Well. Lynyrd to the Skynyrd. Starting off kind of slow.
Well,
huh?
I used to wake the morning.
Okay. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm checking out Lynyrd Skynyrd, the Ballad of Curtis Loew. It's a first-time reaction, a blind reaction, and the reason I'm checking this out is because I've been going down the Lynyrd Skynyrd rabbit hole. Simple Man is definitely my favorite song so far. Free Bird is up there. Sweet Home Alabama, Give Me 3 Steps. These are the songs that I've reacted to before I got here. Okay. I don't think the Sweet Home Alabama reaction has been released, but the Give Me 3 Steps reaction, when it dropped, it seemed to make an impact with you guys. And the one comment that I saw multiple times was, you need to check out the Ballad of Curtis Loew. So that's why we're here, you guys, because of you in the comments. Now, I don't know what this is about. I don't know where this is going to go, but has to be a reason so many of you guys felt compelled to have me check this one out. So here we are. I got my listening ears ready. Let's get into it.
40-year-old boys are back in town.
40.
Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, I'm getting the logo down and pulling the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. I'm a hip-hop artist, so I put out music videos, stuff like that. But I did start another channel, Pegasus vs. the World. Over there, I take on challenges, vlog style. I do reactions to comedy, trending topics, and some travel. If you want to help me build that channel up, link in the description. But regardless, all the music and stuff stays right here. The music and the music reactions are on this channel. If you want access to the reactions early, we do have a membership that gives you access to it early. Also, a huge back catalog of videos that haven't been released yet. So, yeah, no obligation, but just big shout out to the members, man. Really do appreciate your support. And let's get into this, man. This is Lynyrd Skynyrd. I'm kind of excited. Yeah, I can't lie, because I think I'm at the point where I love Lynyrd Skynyrd. I think that's where I'm at with Lynyrd Skynyrd. Them and the Eagles and AC/DC. Oh my God. I was literally mowing my lawn yesterday. It was the last mow of the season. It's September 2024. I'm mowing my lawn like, all right, and I'm just playing Dirty Deeds. Done dirt cheap. Dirty. Anyways, random. Lynyrd Skynyrd, the Ballad of Curtis Loew.
Well, I used to wake the morning before the rooster crowed, searching for soda bottles to get myself some dough. Run 'em down to the corner, down to the country store, cash 'em in and give my money to a man named Curtis Loew. Old Kurt was a black man with white curly hair. When he had a fifth of wine, he did not have a care. He used to own a no-dough, bro, used to play across his knees. I give old Kurt my money, he'll play all day for me. Play me a song, Curtis Loew, Curtis Loew. Well, I got your drinking money, tune up your dobro. People said it was useless, them people all were fools. 'Cause Curtis Loew was the finest speaker to ever play the blues. He looked to be
Bro, this is crazy. Bruh. Golly. Where do I start? this is crazy. It kind of makes me feel emotional in a sense because there's a full circle moment here happening. But let's talk about this. First, the music, right? The music seems a little slower than what I'm used to from Lynyrd Skynyrd. It just has this relaxed pace that I'm here for. It's perfect for the storytelling. I love the lead singer's vocals. I love the way he distributes it. I love the rhyme pattern, like gotta, go to get some dough, and then eventually we get to Curtis Loew. The descriptiveness in these stories, right? Give Me 3 Steps was another great example of storytelling. The only thing I missed in here is what the brother is playing. He said a picker, and he's playing the blues. He's an older black man because he had silver curly hair or white curly hair. And it's just, the story's just crazy. Like, you got this young man, or actually he's a boy. He's a boy. Young boy. And he's getting soda bottles to give to the store, like recycle. You remember when you used to turn in recycle cans and they'd give you money for it? Soda bottles. He'd get money and he'd give this money to Curtis Loew. Curtis Loew, from what I heard, it sounds like he'd buy it to drink some wine, and that's kind of the fuel to get him playing the blues. Whatever he's picking to play the blues. He said it sits on his knee, so it might be one of those like joints, guitar type joints that sits on the knees he picks. I don't know. I don't really want to look it up because I just want to be in my own imagination and infatuated with my own perception of what I'm hearing here, right? That's what makes great art, is people can perceive it differently. And again, me not coming from your side of the tracks, I'm not familiar with all the instrumentation and stuff. Like, I didn't grow up or in that environment to see these things. So I learn it in real time, watching these reactions, reading the comments. The full circle moment for me, though, that's really interesting. And maybe I'm going too deep with this, but the fact that Lynyrd Skynyrd, the way they perished right on an airplane, this full circle moment of these guys, I hope the lead singer or the people in the band wrote this. I hope someone else did not write this, but I don't know because this is a blind reaction. But I hope this is a real story, because that's what makes this a full circle moment, because you have these very talented brothers group. I call everyone brother, right? Could be black, could be white, brothers. Like, yeah. So anyways, you have this group of talented brothers rise to the height of stardom, and they're telling the story about their inception in a sense. Like, hey, maybe I learned some of my musical taste from listening to Curtis Loew. And that full circle moment of them rising to the upper echelon of stardom and classicness, maybe we got a little bit of taste of Curtis Loew in Lynyrd Skynyrd, right? Now, I could be going on a freaking hype train, like, no, Robert, Barry Manilow wrote this for them, and it had nothing to do with it. It's just a great story, Robert. But my imagination and me being a dreamer and just being like the way I am, I'm like, that would be really cool, wouldn't it? Right? That this story about someone who influenced, someone, and then that person rose to the height of stardom, and then the callback of putting them in one of what I would call a classic song from what I'm hearing. That's what it feels like. Anyways, I could be wrong with that, and I'm cool with that. Can I be happy in my world for just a little bit? I'm on the internet in a square box right now, or on your television, and I just want to feel that way. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Here we go.
60. He looked to be 60.
Okay.
And maybe I was 10. Mama used to whoop me, but
So there it was. He was a boy, because he's saying he was 60, he was 10. Now, the reason I said he was a boy is because it said, like, when I was young, that's when I would collect bottles for money. Then as I got older, I started mowing lawns and doing other things. So that was my association with, oh, he was a boy, because, only and not trying to be rude, but only like vagrants and bums are collecting cans and other stuff to make money other than kids from my personal life experience. So, yeah. Anyways, that's great. Let's go.
He looked to be 60, and maybe I was 10.
Okay, yeah.
Mama used to whoop me, but I'd go see him again. I clap my hands, stomp my feet, try to stay in town. He'd play me a song or two, then take another drink of wine. Play me a song, Curtis Loew, Curtis Loew. Well, I got your drinking money, tune up your dobro. People said it was useless, then people all were fools. 'Cause Curtis Loew was the finest picker to ever play the blues.
Wow. Yes, sir. Isn't that crazy? I know y'all probably like, stopping it, but it don't even matter because you could just go listen to the song on your own. He used to get whooped by his mom for going to see Curtis Loew play. And you know, Mama Bear is like, bro, you don't need to be in these streets. They're drinking wine. They're doing this. They're doing that. You don't need to be around that. You 10 years old, boy. Get your ass in the house. Pop, pop, pop. You know that's what was going on. I think this is ironic, too, because a lot of the imagery from Lynyrd Skynyrd with that one live performance in Oakland is around the rebel flag. And some people are going to have this preconceived notion because they see the rebel flag. It means this. It means that. But this is just another signal on how people come together and how it's not always the narrative they're trying to paint. Now, I'm not saying there aren't racial elements out there, in certain parts of the country more than others, blah, blah, blah. There's always going to be bad apples. We know that. But this is just cool. Like, this is just a cool ass song, man. Like, this is a cool song. I'm not trying to get political or whatever with it. It's just cool. And I just know sometimes there's a preconceived notion when you see the rebel flag, let's say. And I'm just glad that I'm beyond getting blocked in by imagery or like emotional triggers and stuff like this. This is just fantastic. They looking like damn hippies on here with all the rainbow art and the weed leaves. This is fun. This is just fun, man.
To ever play the blues. Yes, sir.
Okay, they changed up the plane right here.
Curtis died, nobody came to pray. Old preacher said some words and they chunked him in the clay. Well, he lived a lifetime playing the black man's blues. And on the day he lost his life, that's all he had to do. Play me a song, Curtis Loew, hey, Curtis Loew. To ever play the blues.
I think he played the bass. That's what I thought I just heard him say. The emotions again are popping in a little bit for me, getting stirred up. He said people said Curtis was useless, and he was like, "You guys are fools." You know, that's compassion and passion, right? Like passion for the art that Curtis was playing, but also compassion, like seeing beyond the cloak of, you know, someone being a transient, a bum, homeless, on the streets, whatever, right? I don't know. There's just something, I mean, that's special, right? It takes someone with respect, you know, to look, even if you don't give a homeless person money, just look them in the eyes and treat them like a human instead of just like, oh my God, who, blah, 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 right? You know, I respect that. I like this. I love this, actually. I don't think there's one Lynyrd Skynyrd song I've reacted to that wouldn't make my playlist. I think Sweet Home Alabama, because I'm not from Alabama, I'm just like whatever with that song, but it's a really good song. But everything else is just makes the playlist. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. And the voice, man, he just has this voice that captivates me. I don't know. This reminds me of that song a little bit by Brooks and Dunn, Believe. Just a little bit. Different premise, but, you know, I really enjoyed this. Holy shit. I don't even try to curse on here, man. Damn. Anyway, yeah, that was great. That was actually really good. I appreciate you guys tapping in the comments with that one. That's how I found this one. A lot of you guys said you need to check out the Ballad of Curtis Loew, and I'm really glad I did. It's just a great song. And, he said he was a picker, but he said, like, I think he said a black bass blues picker, or he said something in there, so I'm guessing it's the bass. You guys can fill me in the comments. I'm sure you would know. But, yeah, damn. They did it again for your boy, man. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boy.